Okay, Nia, just first, just your thoughts on today's game.
I think we're really starting to come together as a team. I think we came out hard. We knew what we wanted to do. We wanted to execute our defense. 52 is a really good post, and we knew coming in we had to have good team overall defense. With help side ball pressure, and I just think we took that, and we want to always try to get better for conference, and I think that's what we tried to do and execute, so we can have a good momentum going forward.
What do you think was the biggest thing that you guys needed to take away from today's game heading back into conference play on Wednesday?
Positives is that, if we play team defense, we can be a really good defensive team. I think we still have to be better on different things offensively, but where we're at right now is definitely where our coaches wanted us to be going into conference. So, yeah.
What do you think's working so well for you right now, posting your first career double-double today?
I think just being aggressive, starting to just flow within the offense, flow within the defense. Being a transfer, sometimes it's hard because you have all these different ways of thinking from your old coach, different methods, different terminologies, but I think I'm starting to really understand where I can be successful in this offense and the defense, and kind of just continuing to grow.
What do you think is going to be the biggest thing now to continue to play 4 quarters of basketball and to finish the whole game?
As an individual or as a team? I think it's going to come down to our defense. I think we have a lot of weapons, a lot of unique players, but it's going to come down to our defense, playing high energy, talking, communicating, and I think if we play defense, then we can compete with anybody in the conference. So,
what do you think the biggest thing that Coach Levens has been stressing on you guys in these last few non-conference games?
Definitely executing our plays and executing the game plan that they have provided. I think that is what's gonna overall help us be in the top 5 in the conference. So she's just been stressing executing pretty much offensively and defensively. Yeah.
Having the week off too kind of helped you guys in a way to rest up a little bit before now conference play gets under full swing?
For sure, mentally and physically, I feel the break is always beneficial. Maybe that first couple practices back, it's a little not the best as far as playing wise, but I think definitely that break played a big part in just our energy and our team morale. So, yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, just your initial thoughts on today's game.
Well, I think, before and after Christmas can be a little tricky sometimes, right before your team's plan on going home and things like that. So, and, right after for us, it was only a 2-day prep. And so they had a few days off, and coming back today, you're always a little concerned at kind of our, your readiness and your conditioning and things like that. But I thought our team was really ready. They came out, I thought, really locked in the first half, especially with our defensive game plan. Coming in, we were concerned about their post play. They had a kind of a size advantage against us down there, and I thought our post played incredible post defense, and I thought our backside help and ball pressure and things like that, our team did a really, really good job, and I thought we executed against our zone. We didn't shoot a great percentage in the first half, but we got great shots. We got the shots that we wanted, and so I just thought, with our game plan going in, the team did a really good job with it.
What was the biggest thing you wanted the girls to take away from this game being the final non-conference game?
Well, we had some goals, for our preseason, and obviously we wanted to finish. From a coaching aspect, I wanted to be 7-4 minimum. You know what I mean? And so we achieved that. Obviously being 8-3, 9-2 would always be nicer. But planning ahead and looking into our preseason schedule, I'm happy with kind of our growth more so than our record. I thought we've been playing our best basketball lately in the last 2-3 weeks, and it started at Utah. And we've really been defending better. I don't think we're perfect, not even close on offense. We have a long way to grow with that. But defensively, I feel like we're really starting to get it, to understand how to play scouting report defense and execute game plans defensively. And if we do that, I feel like we'll be in every game and we'll have a chance to win. Will we win? I don't know. We do need to get better at a lot of things offensively, but I'm really happy with the defensive effort that we're giving and how that they're playing our system.
What's the biggest thing that you think that they've taken away just from the beginning of the season to now, progression-wise?
I just think it's kind of like the light bulb's gone on. Early in the season, it's kind of like we've talked about this, why aren't you doing it kind of thing. And all of a sudden it's like stuff is starting to click for players, you know, and we have 8 new players and we have people that have played a lot, but they're only sophomores. And so it's really exciting from a coaching aspect to see them get things that you've been trying to like almost, you know, bang into their knowledge. But I think that's the thing, is that they're starting to get, and I think that they're starting to have a lot of confidence that like, hey, we can kind of beat anybody. We can play with anybody, you know. And I thought like in the Utah game and in the USC game and, you know, the Rio Grande Valley game and today, it's like we stepped out there and we came there locked in to win, you know. And so early in the season, I think we were still trying to figure out like how good are we, should we really expect to win, that kind of thing. And I feel like now that they are playing with a lot more confidence.
How important is it now to take this into the rest of Mountain West play?
Yeah, critical, you know, and it's just, it's so competitive night in and night out. And there's so little difference between the top 5 and the bottom 6, to be honest. Like it's a couple of plays, a few games here and there. And so it being consistent is really important for us. And I think especially being consistent defensively, giving ourselves a chance on that end, you know, to win and be in games is important. And, you know, we start with a tough road trip right off the bat. We go to Colorado State and Boise, and that'll be really, really challenging for us. But we're not in school yet. We can really focus on getting better at basketball these next couple weeks. And I like that too with the schedule, is that we can just spend a lot of time together and continue to, you know, improve things individually and as a team.
Talk about Nia Alexander's play a little bit, her first career double-double today, but just taking care of the ball offensively.
Yeah. Absolutely. For her, you know, she's been a guard her whole life, and for us in our system before is a big guard. And I think when we first moved her there, she was just kind of like, I don't know how to be this position, you know what I mean? And now she's understanding like, I'm a great rebounder. I can be a great rebounder in these situations. I can be a great rebounder at this position. And her shooting's really coming along. She puts in a lot of time on her own. She gets in the gym and shoots a lot. So to see her, you know, make perimeter shots, make 3-pointers, you know, go 8 for 8 from the free throw line, that's just a testament to her putting in extra time. But she's a little bit undersized, but her heart is about the size of this campus and this community, you know what I mean? She has such a big heart and she's so competitive. And so I'm just so happy like for her success. And, you know, 6 offensive rebounds, you know, she's a 5'10" 4, like that's pretty incredible. And to me, that's just like wanting the ball. She just finds a way to come up with it and she hunts it and she, you know, she rebounds every shot.
What's the biggest thing you want the girls to take now going into Mountain West play to learn from this game today?
You know, from today, we still need to learn how to play 4 quarters consistently, you know, whether we're up or whether we're, you know, down or whatever. I just feel like we still have too many lapses. We need to handle it when people come after us when we have the lead. We need to like just play with a little more poise at times. And today, I think a game like this is a little bit hard just because we're playing everybody because we have a lead, and so sometimes that throws off a little bit of rhythm. But with our team, it's like that's kind of how we play anyway. We go deep into our bench, and so whoever goes in, like if my teammate just made a mistake, they come out to reflect on it. Then when I go in, I can't do the same thing or I can't make another mistake. And now, you know, that's maybe 5 or 6 quick points we just gave away because we didn't do what we were supposed to. So I think just, you know, us eliminating unforced errors, and that's something we're talking about a lot with them is like, you know, in the tennis term, like don't, you know, you have to eliminate unforced errors.
Cool. That's all.
All right. Thank you.